Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Campus Care Ed Talks. Ed Talks is a platform where educators and leaders come on board and express their viewpoints related to education and society. Our topic for the discussion is teachers' right to disconnect. And to express their viewpoints on the same, we have with us Dr. Baljeet Kaur Sethi, Principal of Wisdom Global School, Meerut. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am.
Good morning, good morning. How are you? How's everybody?
Very well, ma'am. Thank you for asking. So good to have you here, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking out your precious time with us.
It's indeed a pleasure for me. Yeah, today is Shivratri and my heartiest wishes to everybody on this pious day.
Absolutely. A very happy Shivratri to everybody out there. So to let's start off this session, ma'am. The very first thing that we would like to put across to you is why is important. Why is it important for people to understand that teachers need to disconnect?
Yes, it is actually, I would say, a good topic that you have chosen today because no doubt the society needs to focus on this. And myself, because I am in the education line since last 16, 17 years, and I have seen that change that is happening across years. When years back I joined as a teacher, things were a bit different. There was no digitalization, no online work. So we used to restrict to the school hours only. It was 6 hours job. We went to the school, did our work. No doubt, we brought a lot of work to home as well. But it was not a compulsion that we need to be online all the time, keep connected with the people every time, getting random calls at any time. That was something we were not facing. But with time, now we can see that it is happening. Not in the education field, it's everywhere, whether it's the multinationals or any sort of firm. It's happening everywhere. So it's fine, no doubt we are growing, the economy is growing, the productive hours are growing. But gradually, excess of anything is bad. What we say is because if a person is whole day working, that leads to stress, that leads to pressure, that leads to a situation where the person is not able to make a balance between his personal life and professional life, and that is very highly required. If we see, even God has made day and night, day to work and night to take rest. That is same in any sector, any sort of profession. A balance has to be there. So I would say that it's okay. Teachers have the right, not only teachers, anybody, any professional has the right to disconnect after the office hours. So it's fine to stay disconnected, but yes, there are times when we need to remain connected as well. Because there can be some emergency situations also, which we need to handle at the same time. The work life balance has to be maintained. Now, like if I talk about years back, when I joined as a teacher, and then gradually, this parent facilitation started. Even the heads have to be facilitated. We also started getting phone calls in the evening. Then it was like that the sharing of private numbers has to be done. We started getting, especially from the day the WhatsApp started. So we started getting messages even in the evenings, which used to be our personal time. And yeah, obviously, every person has a family. After coming back from work, we need to spend time with our family as well. And then you have your own plans. You want to do your household chores, or you have your kids to look after. So it's like this right to disconnect. It has been proposed actually to give freedom to the employees. It's okay to stay disconnected because fine, the employer is not legally, it is not restricted not to send it any emails or messages or something. But yes, on the other side, even the employee is not bound to take those calls. It's okay sometimes if the employee is not able to take calls, we need to understand he must be having his own personal commitments. So But yes, at the same time, even employees can realize that why I am being called. Is there an emergency situation? If it is so, then we need to do that. If it is not, then fine. So let it not be a culture of any organization. Exceptions are always there, but it should not be a culture that we are working 24 by 7 and the employees are under a stress that, oh no, I need to keep my mobile in my hand or my device in my hand all the time. I can get any information anytime and I need to be on alert mode that yes, this has to be done and this is not done or whatever. And we all understand that we are working in a private organization. So, if I talk about schools, so for teachers, not only teachers, even myself, I'm working as a principal or any member of the school. So, even the students, sometimes even we as teachers, we send them homeworks in the evening, even that is also not good. So, we need to be time bound also. So, after office hours, after work hours, we should try to minimize the any abrupt decisions, any ad hoc decisions that are taken. But yes, sometimes it happens. Suppose we get orders from the administration, the weather is not clear, and the message has to go to the students that okay, fine, tomorrow is a holiday. In such cases, we need to connect because the information has to go to the students. So sometimes things get we get at ease as well. But yes, it becomes a problem. So balance has to be maintained because the stress and depression that is a major problem these days in the society. It's because of the disbalance between the work and life. That is what is happening. No balance between the personal and professional life. This has to be maintained because if we are working throughout, we won't get fresh in the morning and come with fresh faces in the school. We have to be energetic. We need to be fully charged when we are coming to the school. We have to work with the young generation who need a lot of our energy. So that energy has to be rejuvenated, and that is possible when we get some time for our own leisure. So that's important.
Absolutely, ma'am. One needs to have a work-life balance and understand, what is the need of the hour. What is the need of the hour to understand whether the message that you have to share or you have to, post your work as whether it's important or not. So
Yes.
absolutely, ma'am. But ma'am, what happens when teachers don't, disconnect or something like that?
Yes, it can be a problem sometimes. It depends again on the organization and the type of culture that we develop. That is what just I share that there can be some messages or some information which has to be conveyed. So we usually we should take it not we should take it as a facility, not the things for granted. It is a facility that we are available after office hours, but it should not be taken for granted that just for small petty matters we are calling, and then next day it's a tantrum. Why didn't you pick up my call? And it was so this and that. If it was urgent, fine. Send a polite message. Dear, so and so, this is urgent, something urgent. Kindly pick up my call. That's okay. But no, it should not be expected every time that yes, we are calling and the person has to pick up my call. Might be not possible for others. Might be out with the family, might be engaged in something personal. But yes, it happens if sometimes the teachers don't connect. There are problems. There can be cases where are some emergency cases, and then we get complaints from the parents also sometimes that I was calling the teacher, she did not reply, and this is not accepted. And no, why not? It can happen. No, might be she's involved. I share one of my experience when this was in 2009. Okay, I was working as a teacher at that time. There was one parent, she called me, and she used to call me daily. I really used to get called from the same parent. So one day I was having a stone ache. I was having a severe stone ache, and she called. I did not receive the call. Direct complaint went to my principal that ma'am is the phone named Haya, ma'am the reply nahi karti hain. Next day I was called to the office and my principal asked me like, Baljeet, you did not receive the call. I said, sorry ma'am, I'm daily replying to the same parent with the same thing, explaining the circular and everything. But yes, yesterday I had the stone. how can I reply when I am suffering? So, but she understood. She said, "It's fine. I understand your problem. That's pretty okay." And we explained to the parent that that this was the problem. So things do happen. There are ways to sort out. So that is what we have to understand as leaders also.
Absolutely. Dealing with the situation as per the circumstances is what we can do. But, ma'am,
Yes.
how can it help their mental health? If we talk about the teachers, so how do their mental health will be in a better state if we disconnect?
Yes, we should. It would be better. No doubt it would be better because every time living under stress. That's the reason for attrition these days. Because the person keeps on struggling, he or she will struggle for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, but not more than that. One day the person will quit if he or she is not able to manage that stress. There's a limit to something. So we need to understand beforehand only that it should be again a balance. I always use the word balance. So we have to help the teachers to maintain their mental health. So every time it should not be a pressure that yes, after school you are bound to pick up the calls, you are bound to answer our queries. It's fine if you have not been able to do so. That's okay.
Ma'am, all right. So, why has it become important to advocate for the rights? So, for example, I'll give you. There weren't WhatsApps, there weren't an immediate contact. Where I come from, my school teachers never shared their personal numbers. Never. It was a policy in our school. So, whatever
Yes.
you have to, do, whatever complaints or whatever problems that you have, write a note in
Yes.
your student's diary or your, kid's diary,
Yes.
or
Yes.
you can directly call the school or come to school. We never had this policy of sharing numbers with the teachers. Now that it has a modern era and a modern touch to the society with the millennials, I just wanted to know that now that you push, since online things happened, so you were obligated to share every personal detail, I suppose, when it comes to getting into WhatsApps, then your emails and everything. So why is that it has become important to advocate for this right?
Yes, it is no doubt. It is very, very important to advocate for this thing because it has become a trauma now. Initially, it started with number sharing, but since this COVID and since the day these online classes have started, it has become a havoc. I would say every person's number is shared, every person's chit chat is shared, and that is not even very good. There has to be a thin line. There has to be a thin line between the students, between the teachers, parents, everybody. So it is important to create this because we are Indians and we maintain our culture. We maintain that respect factor that has to be there. No, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. The Guru wala system has to come back. The Guru has to be respected. They have to understand that he or she is my teacher. He or she is not my personal, thing that I can call or I expect each and everything every time. So the culture has to come back. That respect has to come back. Because even myself as a student or myself, if I talk about when my children used to study 20, 25 years before, we have never called any of their teachers. They also did well. They also studied. Their concepts were also clear. So even means things can be balanced if we make a proper routine. That is why the major communication code should be the almanac, the student's almanac. Why not communication to the almanac? Why everything at a sudden is required? It can't be that we expect, oh no, that shows a lack of patience. There's a problem mentioned in the almanac. It will be replied the next day. That has to be a formal system. Then the schools have their ERPs. The message can be communicated through the ERP, but it has to be waited till morning. That yes, it will be replied during the school hours. So that patience has to be there. It's fine if it is examination time and the student is facing any problem at the nick of the hour. She can politely send a request that yes, I need this support. The teacher should help. But it can't be everyday affair. It can't be all the time. Otherwise, there will be a lot of inconsistency in the coming years. Attrition rate would go higher, problems will multiply, there would be lack of patience in every person. We need to have patience to get answers to our calls, get answers to our queries. Things should take some time, and the culture needs to be developed. We need to maintain our culture, our system, basically our system.
Absolutely, ma'am. Actually, it is maybe the change of the scenario altogether, wherein everybody is just want everything with just a click away. Everything is
Yes,
instant. Everything just the moment you ask. So
yes,
the patience level and the confidence and the waiting level is also lower down in terms of anything. So they don't value the system. They don't value where it is coming from. It is just that they want everything in an instant moment. So
yes.
if a school is good or bad, it depends on how instant you're getting the replies from the faculties, right? So there is a lot of change that maybe should come back in the lives of the teacher as well as in the lives of the parents as well, so that they can also understand that there has
Because
to
this
be
is how we have to groom our students. Our students need to be groomed because what habits they will form now, they will form in the years. So if they form this habit that everything should get come at the doorstep, it's not easy. Life is not a piece of cake that they get everything on their plate every time. They have to struggle for it. They have to work out for it. They need to keep patience. So that is even a skill I would say that has to be built up in our students. The values have to continue which we people had when we were in the school. So I strongly advocate that the same system should be there, and we need to generate, patient listeners, patient workers, and good students who know how to sort out the problems on their own.
absolutely, absolutely, ma'am. So it is just like framing a network again, a framework wherein everybody is following a protocol. So the protocol that has to be under the same timeline, under the guidelines, under the boundaries of what a system is being followed, an infrastructure which is being regulated by the school. So it is just the way you have to just maybe improvise on certain things now that students, teachers as well as parents have become a little flexible in terms of that everything is approachable right in the moment they think when it's right. So it's just that we need to have that flexibility, a little baby steps to get back to those protocols again, wherein we are following that offline session and getting into a protocol of how, when, and where things can get solved and at what duration of time. Right, ma'am?
Right, very true. We all agree on the same platform. But yes,
Absolutely.
a change has come, so we have to, strongly see how that change can be positive for the society. But if something negative is coming up, we need to advocate. We need to, work upon
Work.
it and go
Absolutely.
back to what is actually good for the society. What is good for our students? Because at the end of the day, it's the child whom we have to groom up. So whatever is for the betterment of the child, we should go for it.
Absolutely, ma'am. So, with this note, ma'am, any concluding lines that you would like to share with us?
Yes, conclusion would be it's okay to be disconnected, but still we are always connected to our organization, to our students, to our stakeholders, and maintain work-life balance. Be organized. If we are organized, if our work is well planned, I think we would suffer less after the work hours. So we need to be organized. Where at any level, where we the heads, we the teachers, we the students, we anybody, we all need to stay organized. Our work should be planned. If we are planned, I hope we are able to, we'll be going, we are going to face less problems. That is what I would say.
Absolutely, ma'am. So it's just like a work-life balance that we need to have. And with work-life balance, we need to understand the need of the hour as well. What is important and how is it important, and how immediate you need to reply to certain situations. And with this note, I, Sakshi, host of the day, would like to sign off with the fact that everybody needs a work-life balance, no matter which field, which corporate, which department, and which job you're serving. It's just that you need to understand the need of the hour as well and how quickly you want to address to something. Once we have it, I hope everything will be falling into the right places with the right protocol and with the right time. Thank you so much, Baljeet ma'am, for sharing this insightful session with us and giving all the details that you could bear with us. And it was a fruitful session, ma'am. We were looking
Thank you
forward
so
to
much.
more of
Thank you
these.
so much. Thank you. All the
Pleasure is
best.
all
Bye
ours,
bye.
ma'am. Thank you so much. And with this note, I'll be signing off, guys. Do subscribe our channel, share the videos that you like. We'll be promising to coming up with more videos and more information and more topics like these. Stay tuned and have a nice day.